how are you all doing today? I'm Leilah Isaac and welcome to this belly dance lesson. Yeah, I'm not used to saying that. First of all, I just want to say please subscribe. I have loads of workouts on my channel. This is a little bit different today. You will definitely get an abs workout from it, but I'm solely going to be teaching you a really important move. A lot of you have been asking me and commenting, how do you do this? And I just want to tell you, so this is going to make my workouts a lot more fun once you can get this move. It comes with a lot of practice. A lot of people seem to get it naturally. Just so you know what the move is that I'm talking about. It looks a bit like this. And there are many variations of it. You might find that many belly dancers just don't use the upper half of the body and they just want to solely concentrate on this bit, which is like an undulation. But today I want to be teaching it to you the way I'm going to teach it to you, which is a safe way, which is the best way when you're learning and practicing so that you can really get it down before you decide to just use the little abdominal area that you have, okay? So let's begin. So I'm going to take it a little bit to the side so you can see everything I'm doing in the stages. If you can't see this properly, please let me know. Okay, we're going to start shoulders back, soft knees again, and everything is very in line. So we've got our pelvis slightly tucked under, shoulders back. This is our alignment. We're nice and comfortable, okay? So from here, we're going to start the first bit of the move, which is a stretch, lift up and diagonally of the chest. At the same time, you'll notice that my pelvis is now facing the wall. So my pelvis is not tucked under. The tail of it is actually facing back towards the wall. And you have like a kind of curve behind your back. So from here, we're nice and interestingly comfortable. No stress on the shoulders. Keep it all like nice and even. We send that chest back and down. Now, as this happens, my belly comes out. So we have this first stretch in the abs, and then we send it back, belly out. It's a good feeling. Okay, from here, this is the trickiest part, okay? So if you want to just focus on the belly bit, do that for today. The trickiest part, this is the rectus abdominis, and it's divided into little sections for today. I just thought my piercing was a B, just so you know. And with these sections, I'm going to talk about 3 sections here. Up, the middle, and then the lower part. This top bit, which is from the rib cage to about the middle where your belly button is, use your fingers to help you support in this. We push it down and we try and divide the muscle groups, okay? So if I can squeeze just the top bit, this might not come naturally to a lot of people, and it does require a lot of control of the abs. So if you want to start doing that, use your hands to feel that part. So push down. So I can do it without having to use my hands, but I'm going to do it with my hands here. So we go push down. So let's go up to that. Chest is up, pelvis is out. We take that down. 1, belly's out. 2, very nice. And then we got 3, which is this part from the middle down to the hips, kind of hip area. So we got 2, 3. Okay, see that? 3. That's another section. So we're going to go from the top. It's going to be quite slow, but I want you to get the detail so you have it in you. Okay, so chest, up diagonal, out. Take it back. Big belly out. 1. 2, 3 is the lower part of the abs. And as that happens, can you see my upper abs actually try and pop out? So we've got this rolling effects. As this happens, just don't worry too much about the pelvis area. From here, everything's tucked in. Let's just go up to there. My pelvis is actually automatically tucked under as well. So you can even, to help get that lower ab section, squeeze your glutes in so you can actually really nicely contract it. So from the top, we're going to go lift diagonally, pelvis out, nice curve. Take it down, belly out. 1, 2, 3. And then we release the pelvis And sometimes you might want to soften the knees at the same time because it looks good when you get the knees involved a little bit. We release that part of the back and send the chest forward. And then we start from the beginning. So I'm going to do it really slowly a few times with you and then you let me know how you feel. So we got chest, belly out, top, middle, bottom, release. Chest down, top, middle, bottom, release. Now I'm really exaggerating. But what we want to do, what our goal is, to try and have, now this is, if you want it to be perfect, then I don't even know if mine are. I'm sinking into it, by the way, so you can see it more. The goal is to have the same amount of wave at the back as you do in the front, okay? So we can just hold, I'm gonna put my hands behind here so you can see. Really take it all the way down before you release. Very nice. Okay, I'm gonna face you. Keep going. And forward. Tuck, 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 tuck. Release, let it go all the way down. And the lower one I find is actually one of the hardest to get to. Let it go all the way down. But if you practice enough, then you will let it get all the way to the end. Okay, and if you don't get to the end before you finish the move, I think it doesn't look as good because sometimes, even when I used to look at all my practice videos, I'd be like, I'd be like, and then it's kind of like lazy and it doesn't finish the move. And what you want to do is finish the move all the way to the end, let it ripple out. Once you get that down, which would be great, you can even try it without the chest bit, okay? You can even just go a little bit, so if you go on the toes, belly balances, and just get the lower part of the abs working, then that's another move. This is an undulation belly roll, downwards. There's also the upways, which we can learn if you want, let me just comment. And then once we start traveling, it becomes a camel. So you have this like forward back motion, which requires knowing this bit first, okay? So hopefully you'll get that down. Remember, shoulders are relaxed because you don't want to go, I mean, maybe in street dancing, there's some cool moves that can be like that, but like with belly dancing, don't do that. I'm trying to think what else I can say. Let's just go over it a few more times just so you have it like grounded. I'm gonna go through all the things, but facing you, which is gonna look a little bit different, not as attractive as to the side. I don't know, like the side angle does tend to look nicer with these. I don't know why. And then obviously you can do level changes, like with it. Very nice. It's also not good to eat too much before this move. And one tiny thing that I can get you to do to practice this move, which is really fun, I used to do it, is to try and differentiate the different areas of the abdominal. So you got up, low, up, low, up, low. This is a good exercise just to like know where everything is. Does that make sense? If you can do that with your hands, it'll work. Up, low, up, low, up, low. And then try and just understand your belly. You can do this when you're on a train. You can just be like on a train, sitting down, just be like, oh, this is cool. Such a long ride. But it's okay because you're like literally working at the same time really hard. Okay, so from the front, hopefully you got this. Chest, forward, pelvis nicely to the back. Take it back, take belly out, tuck in, tuck in, tuck in, tuck in, tuck in, tuck in. Squeeze, release, very nice. Take it all the way. Tuck in and squeeze, lovely. I'm not very good at talking and doing this at the same time, I don't know. I'm gonna watch this video back and see if I can. We'll just do a few more of them. The hands out, and then we're gonna just alternate changing our hands a little bit. So we go 1, 2, Then you can start twisting. This is more advanced, and you can start adding little things to it, and then take it into a body roll, take it back, take it all the way back. There's so many cool things you can do with this. It is such an important move in belly dancing. And if you can't do it for now and you're finding it really difficult, remember, hands, just to feel the movement, just for now, okay? You can also keep your hands on your hips when you're doing it. And don't worry if at the beginning you have to push really far forward, that's okay. That could help. Let the knees aid you at the beginning, okay? Okay. I hope that this went really well for you, and I also hope that this recorded, because it might not have, and I might have to do this recording again. But otherwise, if it did, yay, I'm so happy. I hope that you enjoyed this video. You can always leave a comment below. And if you didn't quite understand the way I was explaining it to you, please let me know. Please practice it. You have to practice it, because it doesn't come naturally to everyone, and you can definitely achieve it. And it might be small to begin with, but you will get that, I promise. Okay, bye. See you in my next video.